The Ford Foundation presents From Generosity to Justice, The New Gospel of Wealth by Darren Walker. Read by the author with Andre Blake and Heather Alicia Sims.
Preface. In January 2020, I wrote a New Year's message reflecting on what I called the hard work of hope. I anticipated a difficult year ahead. At that moment, inequality had reached staggering, all-time highs all around the world. As I described in the New York Times, many well-intentioned friends would deliver soliloquies about dazzling economic growth at home and abroad. But what I knew, informed by my own life's journey, was that the social mobility escalator had ground to a halt, setting in place an inescapable, insidious hopelessness that had begun to asphyxiate democratic values and institutions. With many millions teetering on an economic precipice, the anxiety, resentment, and grievances were gathering, and the forces exploiting this insecurity were sure to respond with increasing mendacity and impunity. I asked rhetorically then, what new crisis needs to befall us before we, together, are spurred to collective action? If we weren't moved to organize and mobilize for justice after the turbulent first 2 decades of the 21st century, after all that we had endured, would we ever be? Little did I imagine. For several weeks, a novel coronavirus had been spreading across Asia and Europe. The very same day I shared my New Year's essay, in fact, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reported the first confirmed case of COVID-19 in the United States. And then everything changed. To paraphrase Ernest Hemingway, it happened slowly, then all at once. The same March week that Americans closed schools and offices, canceling competitions and performances, police officers in Louisville shot and killed Breonna Taylor in her own home. As the virus raged that spring, George Floyd was murdered by a Minneapolis police officer, with untold billions of people watching on televisions, tablets, and smartphones around the globe.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?